Does Vitaly Laletin like to complain a lot? Is he the most excuse-giving arm wrestler in the world? Because as of now, that seems to be the new narrative that is forming in the arm wrestling community. In this video, we will discuss why the arm wrestling fans may be thinking that Vitali likes to give a lot of excuses. Then we will discuss his comments about his left arm match with Morozov and if he's going to compete again this year or not, or maybe he's going to take a break. And then finally, we'll discuss the reasons why you shouldn't think that Vitali likes to give a lot of excuses. So let's first start with the Morozov match. Vitali said that he wasn't able to train for more than a month for the Morozov match. He wasn't prepared. His left hand was injured since the Kamil Jablonski match. That's why he couldn't train seriously for the Morozov match. His left arm is in fact still injured and that's why he isn't going to compete this year once again. So let's first start with the Morozov match. Vitali said that he wasn't prepared for the Morozov match. He was in no shape to take that match, but since it was more like a once in a lifetime title match opportunity, he had to take it. But his left hand was injured since the Kamil Jablonski match. He couldn't train seriously. In fact, he trained only for less than a month for this Morozov match and he still won it. His hand is still injured and he won't be taking any match this year on the left arm. In the past, Vitali has said that he never trains even for his grip strength. His grip strength is naturally that strong. He just squeezes the grippers once or twice a week, or maybe a hand dynamometer once a week. That's it. He doesn't do anything specific. He was also saying that when he was at Titan Arms or the Russian Ninja thing, whatever it was, we all saw that. At that time, he got the call for a Morozov match. And because of that, he was very careful at that Titans event. He was letting go of his grip whenever he was putting too much load on his hands, and maybe that's why he couldn't perform up to his full potential there as well. So looks like he has an excuse ready for that event too. Then he was talking about genetics. He said that people say I have good genetics, but it took me 10 years to win the Russian nationals. What kind of good genetics takes you 10 years to achieve the #1 ranking in your country and in your weight category? If we look at Sasho Andreev, Vitali said that he won the Europeans the first year he competed. So this is what we call good genetics, and my genetics aren't that good. So looks like he doesn't want people to believe that it is because of his genetics that he's able to get to the top of the arm wrestling. It's because of hard work. And this point I can somewhat agree with, even though Vitali is like 6'8", 150 kilos now. It's crazy to say, but I do think there is a point there, because Vitali has been arm wrestling for what, 20 years now? And only then he has been able to get close to top 5 rankings in the world. Many other arm wrestlers, or maybe I should say all of the other arm wrestlers who ever achieved a top 5 rank in the world, may have achieved it in less than 20 years, in less time than Vitaly Laletin. He was also saying in the GOB channel interview that he just loves driving the truck. He loves the stories that he gets to accumulate on the road. He gets pleasure from that, and he also gets a lot of entertainment doing that. So basically, it's his passion. Vitali has been heard saying a lot of times that he never trained during his WAF days. He just competed, did one workout in next 6 months, showed up at the next championship, world championship or European championship, whatever it was, and won again. Never trained for anything. So looks like he is the guy who likes to say that he's that strong without even training, and maybe he likes us to wonder how strong can he really get if he really starts to train hard. And let's be honest, almost all of us are like that. It's not a special thing that only Vitali possesses. Let's come back to the Morozov match. During the first round, when he got stopped by Morozov, he thought that he had no strength left. I thought I had no more strength. I won't be able to do anything at all in the next fight. But to Vitali's surprise, he was able to make a comeback and win the match. So maybe it does mean that Artyom did get injured in the first round, if even Vitali was thinking that he's done for. But no, Vitali was still saying that he still believes Artyom got injured in the 4th or the 5th round and not in the first one. To be clear, he didn't say that he was in a terrible shape for that match, but he just said that he could have been in a better shape. And now Vitali wants David Dadikian and Alijan Muratov to face each other, and then possibly the winner of that match should wait for Morozov to get healed up and then face Morozov, and the winner of that second match should get a chance to compete against Vitali for the title. Vitali was saying that David Dadikian and Alijan Muratov, these are very small guys, so Engin should respect Vitali by only giving him the stronger guy out of the two. People are saying that Alijan would beat me. Even Ivan Matushenko was able to do something against Alijan's wrist in the first round, so that's why Vitali thinks that Alijan has no chance against him. He will top roll him with ease, it won't be a problem. No one has hooked Vitali in last 8 years. When my left arm is recovered, no one would be able to beat me. So now let's discuss why you shouldn't believe that Vitali likes to give a lot of excuses. First of all, as I've already mentioned, all of the arm wrestlers and including the fans, we all do whatever Vitali is doing to some extent. Maybe he's just doing that a little bit more than us. And second of all, maybe it is true that his left arm was really injured and he really didn't train. He's just telling us the truth because these arm wrestlers get a lot of money to compete these days. Engin has made sure of that. So if there is not too much burden of performance and it's a good match opportunity, why wouldn't they take it? It's not worth it to miss on like $15,000 if you know you can still be competitive while being injured. And maybe Vitali is under a contract. Not maybe, he is. And he gets a fixed amount although, but still he has to compete for X amount of times per year. So maybe he was just fulfilling that obligation that he has signed to Engin Terzi. And after all, if a guy really is that strong without training that seriously, and if he tells you that, what's wrong with that? Please let me know in the comments section, like the video, and I'll see you again.